Hi, my name is Anshu and I'm an occupational therapist for the last almost 19 years. Today I'm here to talk about ACEs or the Adverse Childhood Experiences Theory. It impacts, the ACEs is something that impacts not just how a child thinks or feels, it also impacts how a child feels emotionally safe or how he learns and grows. This theory basically talks about how stressful or traumatic experiences like neglect, fear, shouting, or even unpredictable situations, how they can change how a child's brain develops. ये सिर्फ emotional नहीं होता. It actually affects how the nervous system develops and how it works. If a child's brain is constantly in fight, flight, or freeze for very long periods, the brain becomes wired for survival and not for exploration or learning. How this relates to autism and sensory processing challenges? A lot of times, the brain's ability, when it's under constant chronic stress, its ability to process external sensory input like sound, touch, or movement becomes even more impaired, especially for children who already have neurological challenges. So a child may not just be avoiding noise, they may be protecting themselves from the overwhelm that any new novel sensory input is causing them. For example, if a child is shutting down or even is becoming hyperactive, it's their nervous system's way of saying, I have had enough, I don't feel safe anymore. As an occupational therapist, our role is not just limited to activities and exercises. It goes much beyond that. Our main role is to help the child and their bodies feel safe and help their nervous systems find a sense of safety through sensory integration, through rhythmic activities, through deep pressure, through building predictability and structure. We help a child build connection with us and help them feel safe and calm. We build co-regulation before self-regulation, always connection before correction. When a child's body feels safe, behavior stabilizes, attention grows, and learning naturally follows. When should you seek help? If a child is constantly anxious or fearful, if they avoid sensory inputs like movement, touch, sounds a lot, if they have extreme meltdowns to small changes, or if they seem like they're shut off or they're disconnected emotionally. But these are not bad behaviors. These are just signs that the nervous system needs help. This is a sign that you reach out to a trauma-informed therapist near you, someone who understands not just sensory processing, but also emotional regulation. At Sunshine, we try to combine not just sensory integration, we try to combine rhythmic movements, we try to combine the developmental individual DIR approach, flow time, and other approaches to help a child find their sense of calm and connection with the therapist. For us, connection with the therapist is what drives changes and improvement month after month.